All right, we're matched up for round one. Let's see how it goes. Okay, we have cantrips, force of wills, and removal. This hand is basically exactly what we want, so I'm going to keep it. We're not going to be F6ing with this deck, unfortunately. I'm a big fan of the F6 button. It speeds things up significantly. Gonna do a ponder because of Cabal Therapy. Interesting. Well, we need lands, so I could consider shuffling this, but I think it's a little too good to shuffle. So I'm gonna put the Brainstorm second, Preordain on top, Jace on the bottom. Preordain on top, we can use it for this Force of Will if we need to. I'm probably shuffling away the Jace. It's too early for that. We need to hit our land drops. It looks like we're facing either Grixis Control. Yeah, Grixis Control probably, or like the Phoenix deck. I'm just gonna... So the only reason to force here is because if he hits that land, we're in a bit of trouble. I think since it's Grixis Control, we can force this. Yeah, we don't want to lose that land. Better to pick R2 than to let it be random and accidentally hit the land. Gonna search up a Tundra here, just because that's what this fetch land gets us. That's blue. I'm gonna cast Preordain. Gonna put that on the bottom and that on top. We need a land drop. Gonna go ahead and ponder here, looking for a blue card that we can pitch to Force of Will. These are great. Okay, so we're gonna put Brainstorm all the way on the bottom. Actually, so these two are great. Back to basics is like game over, but we have to fetch a white here. I guess that's okay. Well. Okay, we don't want to get back to basics discarded. Counterbalance is good, but back to basics is better. So I'm going to put counterbalance on the bottom. Back to basics number 2. Brainstorm number 3. No shuffle. Play a land. Pass the turn. Oh, we have already made our land drop for the turn. It's turn 2. Brainstorm we can pitch to Force of Will. Unfortunately, we will need to force basically anything that isn't a cantrip or Baleful Strix. Meaning a Planeswalker or another Hymn to Torok, we would need to force. Or, yeah, just one of those two. Gurmag, we can deal with. Strix, not a problem. He's going to have an island here, which is a bit annoying. What does he take? I'm just going to let him take, because he's probably going to take the... he might take a Brainstorm. He might take the Force of Will. Which, okay. Yeah, now we're in great shape. So we just get a basic and slam this back to basics. And hope he doesn't have 2 counter spells? Yeah, okay. We are in like game over status here. I'm going to go ahead and just Brainstorm because he knows about it. We have 2 of them. If we miss, it's not the best, but it's also not the end of the world. Okay, this can get a blue. We can get rid of 1 Force of Will. We could probably get rid of 2. But if he does manage to... I guess we can get rid of a brainstorm here, actually. We can put it on top. Or we can put both force fields on top. No. Sorry. A little difficult to decide what to do there. We don't actually need to do much at this point. We just need to keep him from answering this. I don't think he has answers to it. Hit some land drops. Draw some cards. Not sure what the stop there is for. Shuffle away that force of will. We might end up getting rid of this one later as well, but keep it in our hand for now. We can use it to resolve a Jace the Mind Sculptor, which would be pretty nice. Accumulated knowledge seems like where we want to be at this point. 1, 2, 3. No shuffle. We can look for a land next turn. We are way ahead on lands. We can just like, looks like we're on turn 3 and he's on turn 1 basically, based on the lands here. So missing a land drop there is not the worst, even though it's also not the best. Gonna go ahead and brainstorm, looking for a land. If we don't hit one, it's again not the end of the world. 1, 2, pass. We'll just F6 here. There's nothing he can do for 1 blue that we would counter. We'll not F6 on his turn. Okay. Just gonna pass. We will end of turn probably snap brainstorm, even though it's unlikely we hit anything that matters, but it just puts a clock into play, which we will need to worry about because timing out's going to be an issue for me with this deck. Okay, so we're going to put counterbalance on with a 2. 1, 2. And we will force to protect it because it's pretty good. We're doing a 2 because of Baleful Strix. He hasn't cast any 1-mana spells anyway. We'll just force here with snap is our clock. Nah, we'll get rid of the snap. 1 snap's probably enough. Next turn, we can AK, we can counterspell, we can brainstorm. It looks like if he plays a Gurmag here, we can just swords it. Otherwise, yeah, Baleful Strix, okay, yes. And he concedes. Yep, getting stuff countered with counterbalance is usually a good time to concede. All right, what are we doing here? Search seems great, I think. Council's Judgment seems okay. Gideon seems good. Disenchant, potentially need disenchant for Bitter Blossom. Supreme Verdict seems not necessary, although maybe it is better than Terminus. Yeah. Terminus doesn't seem very good in this matchup. Obviously back to basics and those things are our best. Are the best. So it's weird that he took the Swords to Plowshares game 1, but I think we can cut a couple of them. So we have 2 Swords to Plowshares, 1 Supreme Verdict to clean up any messy situations. Could potentially leave in 1 Terminus as well. Cut, just have 1 Disenchant just in case. He has back to basics or Bitter Blossom. Maybe we want 2 because Bitter Blossom seems like a beating. We can cut not much. All right. Maybe we only want 1 Swords. It's really only for Gurmag Angler, but these can kill Gurmag Angler. This beats Gurmag Angler. These can kill Gurmag Angler. Snapcaster is not so much of a problem. Counter spell seems pretty good. Counterbalance and back to basics are the best. Maybe we don't want to be this grindy on the draw. Okay, we'll try this out. Well, this hand is a mulligan. Doesn't have anything we want, especially not lands. This hand is sketchy, but if we hit a land, we have a scry. If we hit a land or a cantrip, it's pretty decent. Because accumulated knowledge can help us out. I think it's a grindy matchup. I think we want to just keep 6 here. Yeah. Thoughtseize is fine. Our hand is not that great. We're just Thoughtseizing it. Accumulated knowledge is our best card, and Thoughtseizing it seems pretty bad. Swords, I guess, could be a take, but I think he probably just takes the Snapcaster Mage. Oh, interesting. So he probably has a Bitter Blossom in his hand. Him to Turok. Ooh. Okay. It's pretty good. Didn't hit that good, though. Basically, we kept our land. Gonna play this one. Because it can get our white source. If we get himmed again, in a bit of trouble. But if we have our, our mana, we can always top deck. Although he's gonna have cards. We're not, which is a bit scary. But we have the Snapcaster Mage, the Sword's a Gurmag Angler, which might be nice. Strix, yeah, okay, pretty good. Cantrip? No. It's possible we should be cutting Forcibles in this matchup, but I think like fighting over Jace and stuff is good, right? Probably good. I'm going to Snapcaster the Strix if he does nothing. Okay. If he does something, probably if he plays a Jace, I'm going to snap the Strix and attack the Jace. Okay. And try and play a Jace of my own while putting pressure on his. That's my plan. Is it a good plan? I don't know. We'll find out. Seems like an okay plan. He's going to have, like, what, 4 cards in his hand? Swordsing Strix isn't the best, but, I mean, we did side out most of our swords because for this reason. But in this situation here, it seems like hitting a land, slamming a Jace. If he forces it, it's not the end of the world because we have a second one, and it's 2 cards out of his hand, and he's going to have to plus his Jace anyway. Okay, So now he needs to plus his Jace, and hopefully... Actually, he might just lose his Jace, because if he plus... No. We are only dealing 2. Hopefully he doesn't have another answer to this Jace. If he does, it's probably going to be the end of the game. If he plays a Gurmag Angler or something like that, we might have to bounce. We'll see what he does. Yeah, if he plays a Gurmag here, and we're able to resolve this Jace, we can bounce the Gurmag Angler and attack the Jace, and hope that... if he K commands, though, we're in trouble. Him, okay. What are we looking for now? I guess removal for a Gurmag or Strix. Another Jace would be great. Too bad that one wasn't on top and it was in our hand. That's probably not going to do it, especially with this Jace in play, but we'll play it out anyway. Now we're looking for, what are we looking for other than a Gideon or another Jace or what? Not sure. I think we don't have any more swords. Swords isn't like that good anyway. He's not even attacking because of his Jace. I guess that would mean swords would be good. That's not what we were looking for whatsoever. Maybe we should be siding those out. I'm just gonna take a peek. Force of Will. Alright, well, we're drawing another force. I'm just gonna concede. That's gonna be game over. No way that drawing a force there beats the Gurmag Angler and the Jace. Alright, game 3. I think now... actually, Vendilion Click seems good. Force seems fine, but not great. Actually, I think for Jace, you want the forces. Swords, 1 sword seemed okay. Council's Judgment, all these seem pretty good. We're going to cut the Disenchants. We didn't see any Bitter Blossoms. We can destroy a Bitter Blossom with Council's Judgment. Vendilion Click, good threat. Yeah, very good threat. I should have brought those in game 2. Search seems really good on the play. I think we want the one swords though, and one. Yeah, I think maybe we can cut Terminus. Supreme Verdict is uncounterable. Costs 4 mana, but again, we're on the play, and it's grindy-ish matchup. Or not grindy-ish, definitely grindy. Alright, this is good. This is what we want, kind of. We want to hit lands again. We want to find one of our serious threats in back to basics, or counterbalance. Brainstorm. So cantrips and land seems great. Put this one on the bottom. Put the land in our hand and draw preordained next turn. Probably just playing out the Marsh Flats and passing next turn though. Sure. I guess he takes Vendilion Click, which means that we might actually cast something on our next turn. He took Snapcaster, interesting. Just gonna pass. Chance I end of turn Brainstorm because we know we'll draw another Brainstorm, and we're probably tapping out the following turn. So getting a little bit of information on our future hands is possibly good. It's not the best to Brainstorm. Probably just not Brainstorming. Let's see if he... Guess you can't Thoughtseize. I don't even know what this means, but I guess it was... Anyway, I came here to look to see if he shuffled. Okay. Yeah, you can't Thoughtseize the top of my library when I put the back to basics on the top of my library. I did that on purpose for that exact reason. Yeah, I'm gonna click. I think it's fine to do it, and then next turn try and find like back to basics. Oh wait, he's got basics in play. Still good. It's still really good. Those might be his only two basics. All right, if he K commands me, at least he's not getting back anything super good. It kills a creature and makes me discard a card, which is something I can potentially beat. But I'm not sure. Just gonna go ahead and slam it into play. Brainstorm. Brainstorm. He's gonna hide something. I'm probably just gonna take a look at his hand and not let him draw. Oh wait, he's not hiding anything. He is. What's he doing? He's gonna brainstorm. Oh, he's gonna try and kill it maybe. That's pretty good, but not the worst thing we could have seen. Gonna preordain, try and hit a land. AK Swords to Plowshares. AK seems pretty good, but I'm not sure. I think I need to draw a land. So I could keep it and I could brainstorm and try and hit a land. He might jam a Jace, which would be really good. All right. We can put Jace under counterbalance. Play our land. Certainly casting AK if he does nothing. Probably not playing counterbalance because I can't counterspell. Going to brainstorm. Interesting. Okay, Council's Judgment under Jace. I want to play counterbalance, force something, and then have counterbalance flip a 4 when he tries to slam a Jace because I've done something good. Gonna force. Pitch and counterspell. If he counters this, we can draw 2, so we can blind flip if he does something crazy. If he plays a 4, a Jace. Yeah, okay. So we're just going to draw our cards here then and play Jace next turn. We get to draw 2. He could counter this. Then we play Jace. What is this? A hard cast Force of Will? Okay, that's fine. Okay. No. Not gonna reveal my Jace. Jace. Brainstorm. A 3 on top's pretty good. Um, I'm gonna put Council's Judgment second because he might try to upkeep K command me. And if he plays a Gurmag, we can draw it or something, or we can also bounce. So, that's pretty good. What could he have? I'm gonna wait. See it. What he tries to cast. Yikes. Alright, let's blind A2. Planes, uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Dang. No. Just drew a bunch of lands. It's really bad. It's very bad. Oh man. Yeah, he has answered all of our things. I thought we were pretty far ahead. Maybe we can draw an AK? Sure. There goes our spell, our only spell. That's pretty good. Gonna play it. He only has 2 cards. Another red blast would be really good for him. 1, 2. Gonna click him and then probably brainstorm again next turn. I am a little bit scared. Maybe I want to draw a card so he can't K command my last card. I'm worried about K command. Gonna fetch. I don't want to draw that land, even though it's okay for K command. I think a random spell will be better. Okay, I'll keep. Actually, I'm gonna no, I'll wait a turn. I'm gonna click this turn for sure. Not on his draw step. I'll wait because he could play a Jace. Take a peek. Hopefully he's just got a bunch of lands in his hand. 2 K commands and a Pyroblast, eh? I'm gonna take the Pyroblast because it counters my Brainstorm. K commands, pretty good, but it's not like that good. Wow, these are really good. I don't want to put 2 lands on top though. I wish we could put a 3 on top. I think that we put Snap on top. Play out our land. No, because he's going to be able to K-command one of our things away. Okay, we're going to put the lands on top. I think. I'd like to be able to play all of these things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not quite enough. Okay, we're going to put... Snap on top. Play search. No. All right, we're going to lose the search, but we can draw the snap. Could attack first, but he's just going to... Oh man, that was pretty good. So, brainstorm, okay. We can flip the search, we can draw the snap, we can play the snap in response to his K command, and we can exile his snap to get rid of his threat, and then we have our threat, and we have a search. His brainstorm could be good, which would put an end to my plan. And then we might have to fetch if the snap's not going to be good enough. The snap is probably better than anything we could draw, though. He didn't fetch. And then he cast Preordain and he put them on the bottom. Why didn't he just fetch? That's really strange. Okay. I'm probably just Council's Judgmenting the snap so I don't die to it. And then he can't get it back. No. So I should have put the land there. Okay, this is good. Incoming K command. All right. Pass the turn. End of turn as Kanta. And then we're attacking with Snapcaster Mage. And hoping we can beat that last K command. At least it's not getting back a Snapcaster Mage. So if we reveal a good spell, he can just discard it with the K command, but then that gives us our draw step plus another Azcanta, so we're definitely using Azcanta. We might... Okay, Jace. That's pretty good. It's just going to brainstorm, yep. What can we do about this Jace other than attack it? Not much. Gurmag? Our clock is like seriously a problem. Okay, I'm not going to do that because of Thoughtseize. Council's Judgment. Any order. Gurmag Angler, I think, is a bigger problem here than Jace. It's pretty close, but we can attack the Jace, so... Counterspell for stuff. K-Command, which he'll probably brainstorm and try and K-Command. We can search plus Counterspell. Not going to counter that, but I'll go ahead and see what I'm going to draw. Jace, put that in my hand. Any order. I guess I can bounce the Baleful Strix. It's like pretty bad, but it's also not the end of the world. Should have waited. Now we can K-Command this. That's pretty good. But at least takes 2 spells for 2 spells rather than just hymning. What are we looking for? Another Jace? It's a good draw. No. Jace. Any order. Go to 6. A little scary, but we've got going down to 5 maybe. Maybe we should have got a white land there, but this is fine. Gonna brainstorm. Okay. So next turn, we're gonna run out of time. I guess I knew that was problematic, but that's one of the harder things about this deck, I guess, is not running out of time. Like playing fast, not running out of time. I need to deal with his stuff in 5 minutes and kill him, which is hard. This back to basics is pretty much useless. He only needs 4 mana. That's alright. I will cast that and I will just F6. Save a little bit of time. Liliana. Lots and lots of problematic cards now. What are we going to do? Snap Council's Judgment on Jace, I guess. We have a Supreme Verdict. That doesn't really do much, though. Oh, I guess he's going to play a Gurmag here, and then we can Supreme Verdict. That's pretty good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Yeah, we don't quite have enough mana to also Council's Judgment. I want to put this on the bottom. Yes. forgot that I'm not going to be able to answer his Jace unless I draw a white source here. Alright, I just need to play fast and I'll be able to win. I don't think he can beat me with Ewlandon in time. I'm gonna be drawing... I'm just gonna Fate Seal him, I think. And as Kanta. Uh-oh. Maybe not. Uh-oh. Now I need another Jace. I mean another snap. Do I have another snap? Oh man. Drop. Can this do anything? We're looking for a Snapcaster. If he K commands me, I'm in a bit of trouble here because I guess that leaves me dead on board. Which means I'm probably discarding the Gideon. Forgot that Mentor was even in my deck. What am I looking for? I'm looking for Supreme Verdict, but now it's too late. Okay. 1, 2, 3. No. 2 minutes. I don't think it's enough time. Might be. Let's see what he attacks. Probably Swordsing. Okay. Man, this league is going to take forever. We only have 8 cards left in the deck too, so that like we need that Mentor. I think we're yeah, we'll Swords this. If he K commands, it doesn't quite kill us. He's attacking me. He must have a Bolt. So we lose to a Bolt. Yeah. Alright, well, that was insane. I hope we don't play another Control Mirror. But yeah, the deck was, I don't know if I played it perfectly, but it was definitely easier to play than my first round with Ant. Yeah, close game. I feel like it was pretty close. I think if I didn't have a clock to worry about, then maybe I could have made some more optimal plays. Yeah, but I'm not sure if I could have won though. I mean, I did draw every card in my deck except for these Mentors, which would have been really nice earlier on. Yeah, we just had Mentors left and that was it. So what lines could we find? I don't know. Probably not a lot we can do. All right, we'll be back for round 2.